Okay, boys, how we doing? Hope we're having a good summer so far. Put this little tutorial video together for you, so you'll know how to go through the summer workouts um, effectively and how to put in numbers and things of that nature to affect our sheets and our percentages and all the formulas that I put in here to make sure that you're getting everything that you need this summer. So first off, sorry this is a little late. I had some bugs going back and forth from my Mac to this computer, but we got all those sorted out. Met with Leone about our expectations this summer, and we're ready to go. Okay, so just kind of like a bird's eye view of what we're going to be doing this summer. Very similar to what we did in season. I know you guys are going to be playing a lot of ball this summer, so we're going to treat like this, like you guys are in season. Now, moving forward, pay attention to your bodies, listen to them, pick the right days that you need to do these weightlifting programs on. If you need to take a day off, take a day off. Okay, listen to your bodies, make sure we stay free from injury over the summer, so we're ready to go when we get back in the fall. So what I have attached to everything, hopefully you're watching this video first, and I'll make sure that I put that in the email. This will be our summer program, and then also going to have attached some shoulder stability, shoulder mobility, hip mobility, stability work too that we can do, on our days off that we want to do some recovery stuff, or on your days that you do your your flush days. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into everything. First off, when you receive this, do not save it as like a Google Sheets to like your Drive or anything like that. The Once everything's saved as Google Sheets, it just doesn't recognize what we've done with all the formulas and things like that through Excel. Okay, Excel's way better. That's why we use it. All right, so of course, hopefully you guys know how to save a file. All you got to do is go to once you pull this up as Excel, you go to File, Save As, to the PC. You can save it as what you want. Of course, put it on your desktop, and then you just click Save, and you're good to go. Okay, you can manipulate the program as much as you want to, change anything or what have you. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off with pitchers, talk about their workouts, and then once we're done with that, positions, we'll get a little more detail with you. But pitchers, I want you to watch at least a little bit of the pitcher stuff, just so we know how to input the numbers into your name, how to select your name, and how to manipulate the sheets moving forward. Okay, so we've got with pitchers, we got your three workouts down here at the bottom. Position guys, we got everything here. Position guys, we got your plyometrics, and then here at the very end, I just add a little something for y'all. It's a predictor sheet. So say if you're doing your 3RMs, once we get to the meat of the program, and you go past 3, and say maybe you hit 5, okay? I'm not saying that's what we want to shoot for, but if something happens and you just keep going, and you feel good after that, you don't want to go for another 3, we can predict things here for you, okay? So if you did say you did 325 on a squat and you went past 3 and say maybe you hit 5, this will change for you so you know what what your actual 1RM is. Okay, and if you want to know what your 3RM is, the everything here has that for you. Or you can just find your 3 or your once you find your 1RM, if you just divide it by 95%, it'll give you your actual 3RM, and then you can go back and put that into your roster sheet. Okay, that's a little confusing. Just hit me up, call me. But if you just hit 3s, then you shouldn't have a problem. Okay, so we're gonna start this off. Now, I've got, if you want to hit any foam rolling, you got your lower rehab, upper prehab type stuff. Just kind of get you ready for the day. Of course, we're warming up. We do this kind of stuff. Maybe take you 10, 15 minutes, but it's important. You got to get it done. Hopefully, you guys all know that. You should. Don't skip this kind of stuff because we don't want to get hurt coming into everything. Okay. Now, pitchers, what you're going to do is you're going to select your name. Okay. I'm going to have Justin selected up here. We're going to go through everything with him as if he's going through a sheet, okay? So before we get started with the actual meat of the workout, you're going to start off with med ball plyometric throws, and on day 1 and day 2, you're going to be doing jumping, okay? The reason why we're doing this plyometrics first, we want to start off with plyos, get those out of the way. We're fresh, we're feeling good, our central nervous system is feeling good. We can get those done without jumping into fatigue later, okay? We want to be able to do these 100% maximal effort, okay? Also, it's just a good CNS prep too for the rest of the day. All right, so day 1, okay, week 1, what you're going to do is you're going to find a 3 rep max on our big 3 lifts, all right? Now, with our squatting, guys, you know, of course, we won't have the, you probably won't have access to the safety bars. I know sometimes we hate them, but they do protect our shoulders. If you want to do front squatting, that's good too, just protect the shoulders. But you don't really seem to have too much shoulder problems when you do the back squat. That's fine too. Just make sure we stay mobile. If you got any issues getting into that back squat position, hit front, guys, okay? You just want to make sure you're keeping those shoulders nice and healthy. Of course, position, guys, you'll be hitting backs, okay? You got hex bar deadlifts here, pictures. If we don't have a hex bar deadlift, you can do conventional, or we can do sumo, all right? Now with the sumo deadlift, be careful which arm you're opening up on the grip. If you're try not to it be your throwing arm, just because you don't want any kind of issues, those flexors of the forearm or any bicep issues, okay? Then we have block bench press. Again, if you don't have a block, okay, you can do close grip bench. I'm okay with that. We'll lift pressure on the shoulders there, all right? So our first days, we're going to find 3 RMs, okay? We need to find some maxes. Again, some of us haven't been in the weight room a lot lately, probably haven't been pushing ourselves. That's fine, been taking a break. Been waiting on me and coach. So we can find a 3 RM that day. It doesn't have to be our true maximal 3 RM. If we find something that's challenging, we feel okay with, that we can start off with, that's fine too, okay? So say Justin found his 3 RMs for his first big 3 lifts, okay? He can record those down on his phone or write them down or whatever the case may be. You can print this sheet off, whatever, okay? But just make sure we have those because we're going to need those going forward. So once he's got those, he's going to come to his roster sheet. He's going to find his name, okay? So he's going to put in his numbers that he got that day, okay? So say 315 for 3. Now remember, we're putting 3s in here, not your estimated 1 RM, and I'll show you why. Okay, 315, say he hit 335, his bench he hit 225, okay? So once he's put those in, he'll come to his picture 1. You see the top here, his current max of 3 RMs are all at the top, and his estimated training max of 1 RM are all right here. Okay, so he has a good idea of where he's at. Now what's going to happen is, once you get into week 2, week 3, week 4, the numbers that I've inputted here will all be affected, or excuse me, the numbers that you input in your roster sheet that show up here will all be affected by, will all affect these numbers here. Okay, once you find your 3 RM for that first month, we're not finding another one until we get to summer 2. Okay, so just run through these. It's a GPP protocol. Pitchers is the same thing for you, or excuse me, position guys, the same thing for you. GPP, just kind of getting our bodies back into training mentality, and then once we get into summer 2, for both you guys, we'll be starting to hit it pretty hard. Okay, you've got your secondary work, pitchers, finishers here, core, forearm work. Now, day 2, same thing with our jumping work. Now, here, what these are going to be, they're kind of be secondaries to our main lifts, okay? Again, GPP, just going to get some high reps in, high volume in. Doesn't have to be heavy, but we do want to get something that's challenging for our bodies, okay? You got your secondary work, and then you're getting into your finishers. Day 3, you have your flush. And if you want to do that extra work they're going to be sending into on that day, that's fine as well. Okay, you can do it after your flush work, once your body's kind of warmed up and feeling good. Okay, now we're going to move into summer 2. Position guys, it's the same for you as well. Okay, so Justin's going to select his name, drop down menu, select his name. There he is. He's got his old 3 RMs and his old 1RMs from that first week, okay? And they're all going to be displayed here, okay? So what he's going to do is going to warm up, get his reps in just like we did in the summer. He's going to find a new 3RM for each movement, okay? Once he's done that, he'll continue his workout, okay? For week 2, he'll come in, find his new number, say he hit, say, 335 for 3 this time. He hit 350 for 3, not 3,000. You wish, Justin. And then for his bench, say he hit 235 for 3. Remember, these are always 3s. Okay, he's going to go to summer 2. Make sure his name's selected. You can see all his numbers have changed. Here's his new estimated 3RMs. Okay, they've changed here from what they were before. He'll warm up. He'll find a new 3RM each week. Okay, each week he'll go to his roster, change it. Okay, week 3, same thing. Now once you get your new 3RM for week 3, okay, what's going to happen on week 4? Those numbers that you've got for these 3RMs will affect these, and what this is going to be a deload week. Okay, I know you guys don't want to go do it. Some of you guys don't want to do a deload week, Sizemore, but it's important that we do that just so we're taking care of our bodies as we go through. Okay. And some of you may be ready for a deload. Okay, everybody's gonna be a little bit different. Just make sure we take that deload week. We're taking care of our bodies and we move on. Okay. Now on your day 2s, once we get into the 2s and 3s, okay, your day 2s, plyometrics always first. And what these are going to be, this is our dynamic effort day. Okay, you got your max effort, you got your dynamic effort day. These are all going to be for speed. You got your sets, your reps, and your weight. Okay, same for all these. 8 sets, 3 reps, 195 pounds, quickly as we can. Okay, get proper depth, explode up. Okay, you want to take about 30 to 45 seconds in between these. These are going to go by fast on this week. Okay, this workout is going to be a quick workout once we get into everything. Well, we get in, get some good central nervous system workouts, activation, moving quick, get you in, get you out, get you on your day 3 flush, okay? For a big lift, you want to take a little bit longer time. You're looking at anywhere between 1 minute to 3 minutes of rest in between. You're going to be a little bit longer day, so make sure it's a day that maybe you're off where you got a lot of time, okay? Maybe don't have practice, of course, or a game that day. You got your secondaries again, finishers for everything. And then once you hit your deloads, you're gonna move on to your summer 3s. Okay, you're finding new 3RMs. You'll go through everything, and then of course these numbers here will always be affected by what your actual 3RM is of that week. Okay. Now pictures. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. I'll be here. Text me, call me. You should have my information. If not, email that coach will be forwarding you. Should have all my information on there. Okay. Like I said, you'll be getting some secondary type work just for maintenance and things like that for our shoulders and hips and everything like that. Okay. Pictures. You guys are done. You can close this out, this video out, and then get going. All right. Position, guys. All right. You can see that. The setup's very similar to what we did with the pictures. Okay, nothing's changed with this. You're just going to have your own different type workouts here. You'll still have your, I want you to do some core ups and core downs that we've done with the cables before, just to make sure that those rotational strength is strong, and also to help prevent any kind of rotational injury. Remember, we got our max effort day here. We've got our dynamic effort day here. Okay, we're always going for speed on our day 2s. See dynamic effort, max effort on our summers 2s and 3s. Okay, now with your plyometric work, I set it out like this. I couldn't fit everything on the one sheet, so we put it all here. So these are months going across. So month 1, month 2, and month 3. Okay, day 1 and day 2. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Okay. Says down here, perform all movements after prehab and before your actual lifting session. Okay, so get these done first, and then move on to your lift. Now with these right here, you can see sets are highlighted, so you complete set 1 and 2 of this certain movement, set 3 and 4 of this certain movement, set 5 and 6 of this certain movement. Okay, make sure we do this before our lift. Same thing with our month 4. Okay, and you'll do these before your workout. You update all your numbers, everything like that that you need to update, and should be good to go throughout the rest of summer. So should be good to go. Again, if you have any questions, hit me up. I'm here 24/7 almost, even over summer. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the fall. Work hard. You know what we need to do to get better. Okay. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good summer, and bye bye.